Hi, it's June 17th at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm hanging out on my deck. Let me turn the light on here. Ow! Oh, I didn't want to hit that. Oh well, whatever. Had to turn on my LED light. Maybe that makes it more better. Oh, check it out. You can see the flowers getting framed. I really like this chair. It's comfy. So I ain't did a video for like more than a week. The last video I did, I was like telling all the stuff I wanted to do. And I had to like hang my TV and stuff. And so in this video, yeah, I still want to do those things, and I still have to hang my TV. I went to hang my bike rack today, but I got 2 of the bike racks. I guess it's good for 6 bikes. I'll try them out after I hang the TV, but you're supposed to do them into studs, and the first one was in a metal stud. It went right through. 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, not 2 on the top because there wasn't room, because it has to go up like this. But then the second one, like, it looked like I was drilling into concrete. And then, so I ordered concrete screws, but they were little, and I had these bigger ones. But then I realized I couldn't drill into the concrete, even if it was, whether it was a tiny little drill or a big drill. It's just like, looks like I'm on concrete, and then I might as well be pushing on diamond. It's just not getting in at all. So, there were 4 of these like anchor and each anchor is supposed to have 3 screws for the bike rack. And for the first one, I did it in a stud, but the last 3, I just did it in the drywall. Like, I went in as much in drywall as I could with a little plastic sheath, and then screwed it in, and then put some Gorilla Glue on it, and hopefully that's enough. Hopefully the bikes won't fall off. But then I realized I saw the area where I wanted to put the TV was the same thing, and I'm like, I ain't putting the TV up on drywall like that, because I got an 85 incher, and it's like more than 100 pounds, and yeah, so I'm gonna have the local apartment complex maintenance dude, Moses, come over here, and maybe he has some suggestion. He's old, maybe he knows something. Maybe there's a special drill bit, I don't know. But once I hang that TV, man, and I can hang the bikes and they don't fall off the wall and everything, I'll be like, oh, hurdle. Today I hung the wall-mounted 1-gallon fish tanks on the hallway. I have 5 of them, so as you go in the hallway, up on your right, you see 3. 2 of them that are eye level and 1 up above. So you do have to look at 1 up above you. I don't know if that's going to look all right with the fishy. Figured it would. And then to your left, right about at eye level, you have 2 more. And then right in between them, a little bit lower, is where my little microhabitat. So I'm going to have like another jumping spider or something there. So you get 3 critters over here, 3 critters over there. And the fish are going to be glowing. It has special rocks that help the fish glow, and then a special light. So then you get the little fishies that do that. And yeah, I have the sound effect as you enter, and then I'm going to put as many plants in there as I can, because I have hallway lights. I'll just keep the lights on all the time. Get it good at having lots of different indoor plants. So I hope I don't kill too many. I almost killed I got string of turtles, which are, and it was $20, and it was on Amazon. I know those are super duper delicate, and I put it in my Tegu for a few days. What an idiot. Tegu just attacks it and uproots it. Took it out, and then hopefully it's doing all right. I'm gonna get a bumblebee poison dart frog, because they sing. And maybe throw some morning geckos or a morning gecko in there with it. But the terrarium is freaking beautiful. I think on the back I'm gonna put a moss though, because I got a moss sheet. But it has a waterfall. Those waterfalls, you have to refill the water like every 2 days, or they evaporate real fast. Same thing with the water bowl. So yeah, my house, it's gonna be like type of house well, because of the Tegu taking dumps all the time. The Tegu takes a dump every day, and it's really nasty smelling. My Tegu's smart. My Tegu only pooped in the water bowl one time. And that was because I put my water bowl where it wasn't supposed to be. It was in the basking area. So my Tegu likes to poop in the basking area, which is the exact spot that I would want my Tegu to poop, because it's like right on top of the rock, you know? It's the cleanest place to pick it up. It dries out quickly. It'll get nasty if he poops in his water bowl. But, you know, plus you can be alerted that he pooped quicker because it steams up and you can clean it out. But yeah, the Tegu poops, and Tegu poop is really smelly. Like, it smells like human shit, but like the worst human shit. Of like yeah, so and they take big dumps too because they eat a lot. My Tegu's in the middle of a growth spurt right now. So like I couldn't leave my house for more than like a day. I could only leave my house for a day. If I leave for like a week or something, I would have to like pay my roommate to like do some chores. But the chores that you need to do to keep the house going, well, actually, I don't know if I'd have to, because the roommate would clean the shit up on his fucking own, because it smells so bad. Yeah, if it's other than my Tegu, I'm probably good to go for maybe like 4 days or something, you know, until like the animals. But maybe I can go up to a week. I want to be a triathlete, so it'd be cool if I could figure out how to leave my house here for a week and nothing dies. But I'll always have a roommate, so I'll just have my roommate take care of things. Yeah, I want to try to figure out just how much work it is to maintain, you know, like 25 different types of animals and all the plants. I don't think it does, you know. If you have your shit together, you can get a routine going, and it's the equivalent. It's, you know, 5 minutes a day or something, you know, because they'll eat the same thing. So anyway, yeah. So man, I got on a sidetrack. I think I've been like at a sleep deprivation, food deprivation. I've been barfing a lot. I got a I barfed like a month ago, and I got these because I got those Nepali things at the liquor store, and then a couple weeks ago, I got a 6-pack of beer because one of the ingredients is Kyle. Yeah, here, I'll show you. Fucking weird as shit. So, Durango beer. But like, what the fuck? So it's like, ooh, get that beer. But I barfed. I think it's the first time I've ever barfed on 6 beers. But then, and then I went to the movies the other day by myself at night, because I was watching all these Top Gun reviews. And I was like, well, maybe I should just see it. And it turned out it was going to start playing in 20 minutes, like 3 blocks away. So I went over there and I was like the only person there, and sat in the best spot. But because there's nobody in the movies, I got a big old thing of popcorn and I ate it, and it tasted kind of stale, but I think I ate rotten popcorn. Because I got up like later that day and barfed. I I felt sick too, like I had food poisoning, and I barfed up this like red, just pure red acid. And it was the red from Tokino's. I was eating Tokino's. So yeah. But that was a few nights ago. But then I realized, like, because the movie was from like 11 to 1, but then I got up at 4. So like I realized that time doesn't mean anything. Like what time of day doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, but after that, I got way too nocturnal, and it's kind of getting in the way of my progress because I can't drill things at night, because it's too loud, and I'm too tired like in the morning to do the drilling. And I wanted to be like alert to try to do that, but the TV, but yeah, I did attach the bike rack, the hanging on the wall. But tomorrow I have to drill a hole through my hallway to my kitchen. So, and then I ordered a bunch of things too on Amazon. I thought last Tuesday was my last delivery, but nope. I had to buy more random things. I had to buy a outlet multiplier. It has a 5-foot cord, so I might be able to just plug all those aquariums, the water filter for the aquarium, plug into USB, like directly into the USB. But yeah, drill a hole through the ceiling and string those through, and then on Tuesday, did this droop or what? Or did I just sit up? On Tuesday, I get the Velcro. I haven't been ordering enough Velcro. I was buying these LED lights for my apartment because I want to go super futuristic style. And they have glue on the other side. You can peel it off and reveal the sticky tape, but I don't trust it. And I wanted it to be burlier, just not to have to worry about peeling off and stuff to make it permanent. So I bought Velcro strips that I cut in half, and they're the same width as the LEDs. But because the LEDs are so long, I just gobble up those strips, and I put the strips. LEDs are gonna go through around the perimeter of all of my terrariums and aquariums. Can't wait till I see what that looks like. But yeah, and all that. So on Tuesday, I have to wait until Tuesday to be able to finish putting up my LED strip lights, because that's when the Velcro comes. And hopefully tomorrow I can hang the TV. Hopefully Moses will tell me what I need to do. If I can't hang this TV, I'm fucked. Like, I can't. My whole plan goes to shit. I have to hang the TV. What was I saying? Oh yeah. And then if I'm gonna finish my ferret tunnel between the 2 big cages in my bedroom, I need to get the ceiling hangers, the ceiling hooks to hang the tunnel from. I think before I was planning on hanging it from the wall. It's interesting how the plan comes together, because in the beginning I knew what I wanted to do. My design sense was great. I knew what I wanted to do. I could see it in my head, but I didn't know exactly how I was going to engineer it. And I'm looking back now, like on all the different things that I'm designed. Like my original plan was like stupid. like what the fuck are you thinking? But then before I have the chance to screw up, by the time I actually get around to do it, I do those, those double checks. Okay, how am I going to do this? And then I figure out the real way, and then I do it that way. But But you know, like a lot, because I'm like on month 2. I've been doing this like a month and a half. So it's interesting to think it takes so long just to renovate your own little apartment, but like a lot of time, just raw time, working time is spent just unboxing the boxes and putting the boxes in the recycling and the trash. There's a whole bunch of time just spent sitting around thinking about how you want to organize this. That gobbles up like actual lots of time. And then of course the work takes a lot of time. Looking through Amazon and choosing things, that takes time. It's like, yeah, like that's how it takes so much time. All the different things. But yeah, I also didn't know exactly what I needed, you know, like how much of what, and I don't want to overbuy things. I did buy a couple things that I didn't end up like needing, like an extra large drill bit. But I guess it's good to have, you know, because I ended up buying like a saw, and I need to saw. Actually, that's what I'm going to use. I need to saw a bigger hole into my wall, because today I got a magical mushroom growing kit. Oh, and you know what? I think it might even be illegal to do that. So if the FBI wants to throw me in the slimer, there's your reason, fools. I will take you to court though, and I'll win. Anyway, yeah, so I buy this thing on Amazon, and I think it came with the frickin' spores. I'll have to go double check, but like the whole kit was pretty cool. But so I'm gonna put it in my closet, but I'm not gonna plug it to the plugs in my bedroom, because there's only one plug that's available, but I need at least 2. I need the one for the water heater, and then the one for the air pump, and I have 3 outlets ready to go right here in the living room. So I'm just gonna cut a bigger hole from my closet to the living room and stick them through, and then after I do that, because I also bought a couple weeks ago the caulk to replug the hole. So yeah, I'll set that up tomorrow, because that's something that makes noise to saw. And you also want as much light as you can get, and so I'm just going to try to go diurnal. I was actually passing out just a little bit ago. I think I was sitting here reading the mushroom instructions or something, and I was like, my eyes were closing. So yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep, which is good, because 2 o'clock in the morning and getting groggy to sleep, that's early for me. That means, because I usually, yeah, I mean, I get, because I don't exercise, you know? I mean, unless you consider walking around all day exercise. So I can get by with 5 hours of sleep at night, like during the day. So get to sleep at 1, and then I'm up by 6, or if I get to sleep at 11, I'm up by 4. So it gobbles up a lot of daylight, but I'm working 19 solid hours a day. So yeah, but I've been like at I think a sleep deficit and a food deficit. So maybe that's making me groggy, but I don't know. Yeah, I was excited to go to sleep after this. I smoked a bunch of weed. Went in and got $40 a weed like day before yesterday. I usually get $20 a weed, so yeah, I ramped it up. Learned some more things about how I want to do my hamster cage today. I think I'm going to try to grow actual plants in my hamster cage. I won't do it. It's right there, but I won't do a tour of it because I'm too lazy. Maybe you can even see it. It's like that right there. Yeah, there it is. There's my hamster cage. It's just one cage. It's just in the mirror. But yeah, this is gonna look freaking rad, man. I think I'm gonna have 2 hamsters. I was originally gonna have 1 because I didn't want them to bump into each other in the tunnel, but I don't think that'll be a problem. There's enough turnaround areas, and it's just such a freaking estate. You gotta have 2 just to see them interact with each other and see like what different parts of the estate they can call their house. But But yeah, it kind of, I think it's going to have the effect that I want. I'll explain it when I show it. I think of hamsters as little people, so it's like this is designed the same as if you had a little person in there. But I want to put a dirt, like I got special hamster dirt, and I'm gonna see if I can like plant plants in the hamster dirt. I heard Wandering Jew does well, so yeah. So like I ordered these hanging. It's cool. I've used everything that I bought. I love doing that, being efficient like that. I bought these hanging organizers for my closet, which everybody should have. Those are awesome. You know, like you have your closet, and then there's that shelf on top of the closet. Well, you can put another hanger on the right out next to the ceiling, and from that you hang cloth drawers. So you can boom. I got 2 helpings of them, and there's 3 levels each. So there's 2 of them, yeah, 3 levels with 2 of them would come with each. So that's 6. That's 12 freaking drawers. But then they gave me these other drawers. So I hung one with the little boxes. So I hung one on the left side, and then I'm gonna hang another one in my room next to the TV. I was gonna do it today because I have to drill a hole in the wall, and I can't do that now. So I just didn't get around to it. Not enough daylight because I sleep during the freaking day. But which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. I mean, it would suck. It's gonna suck when I start trying to train, but I'll figure it out. Or I just become a nocturnalist. But my mom doesn't want me to, and I'm actually a little bit paranoid myself about getting injured, crashing, because this just ain't the time. If it's easy for me to get injured, and just all that stuff. So yeah, I'll figure it out. But anyway, what was I saying? What happens when I get too sidetracked? Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so I got these little like cloth boxes, which I'd even bought before, specifically for that. But then they gave me them, so I have all these extra ones. So, but I figured uses. I found uses for them. One of them sits perfectly nicely. I'll do a tour of everything later, but right there in my drawers, which I put all of my extra rags in. And then the other one, which was under there in my living room, under the table next to the couch side table, had a bunch of vacuum bags. So that was stupid. I don't need that there. So but I could use it. Fits perfectly right here in the hamster, a 40-gallon hamster tank, and inside of that fits perfectly a 5-gallon pot saucer. So I can put the rocks on the bottom of the saucer and plant plants in there and not have to worry about it getting all mucky, you know, having the water leak all over the hamster cage. It's like nice and contained. Plus, the hamster gets to dig in with plants. I think if you want to give a hamster a well-rounded living area, you need to have an actual plant in there with like at least a foot of dirt, because hamsters just love digging in with the real plants. If the hamster ends up killing the plant over and over again, just put more plants in there. The guy who at the store where I got the tegu said not to put plants in with the tegu, but my tegu is like super civilized. Like I don't know, I feel like maybe I have like a magical tegu. It's just super dainty. Maybe it's a girl tegu, I don't know, but it's getting big fast. But like, it doesn't bite. It seems like it's never gonna want to bite me. It seems to me want to be vegetarian or whatever. It doesn't like eating animals. It was leaving these dubia roaches alone forever, and it loves ground turkey, like more than it loves crickets, but it loves ground turkey more than dubia roaches. Like easiest pie to take care of. Loves to eat, and when it looks at me, it seems to know that I'm his caretaker and that I'm not dangerous. But whenever I like look at him and I move my hands around, he like starts to pant really and like jump up and down and run around. So, but that just tells me it's a lively tegu, and he tries to escape too. So before he gets too big, I need to take him into the bathroom and sit in this tub with him and have him climb all over me and take him out of the cage, because I haven't done that since I bought him. Before I transplant him to the other cage, which is in like another month. The person at the pet store said, I'll know. I'll know when I need to switch them over, you know. I'll be looking at them and I'll be like, that tegu looks way too big for this freaking cage, you know. Or maybe I'll wait for my roommate to say it, but he'll probably say it at the same time that I do, you know. Like, if the tegu's as long as the cage, like, move it. You know what I mean? The rule of thumb is it needs to be like twice as long and 1.5 times the width. And it's like, if I did that, it would have to be in the giant cage, you know? So, but it's good there because he watches me all the time. And he even became nocturnal with me. Like he goes outside of his cage and hangs out with me. So then I turn his light on. He just hangs out at night. But anyway, how did I get sidetracked on the tegu? Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a civilized tegu. So, I can't remember what the context of that was. Anyway, yeah. So Tuesday is when I unleash the power, because I also get these little wall-mounted fixers. Then I can use those for all of the cables for my wall-mounted aquariums, which, you know, they need the electrical outlet for the pump, but they also need one for a heater, and also for the light. So that's 3 each. It's a lot. So I'm not totally sure you need a heater, but I did buy a heater for each one. So yeah, I think the heater may be too big and kill it, so whatever. And I'm not gonna have maybe I could throw the heater in the half-gallon jug if it doesn't make it too hot for the beta, because I have a half-galloner that I'm gonna put the beta in my weed room, in the bathroom. I'm gonna turn my common area bathroom into a grow room. I get the reflective tape next couple weeks, as well as my closet. But yeah, and I can also power the outlets. They're gonna go to that closet too. So the thing that I got on Tuesday. So yeah, all these things on Tuesday that that'll make it possible again. I should have bought more of that stuff, but it's like, there's no way in hell I ever would have known that I would have wanted so much Velcro, hangers, and zip ties. I started out with 1,000 zip ties that I bought. 500 whites, 500 clears, okay? Zoomed through that bag without losing any zip ties. I don't throw zip ties away. I'm super frugal. So then I bought another $1,000 bag. Zoom, zipped away. I'm halfway through my 3rd bag. So I've used about 2,500 zip ties. Now, and those are like $10 or whatever, and then another thing that's like, I think $10, $9, is the Velcro. And each time you get one of those, you get a strip this long, but then I would cut it in half for the LED lights, and then it's like 10 strips or something. But I've bought that. I bought like 10 of those, and I'm waiting on 4 more on Tuesday. And then the hangers, I had bought hundreds of hangers before, and then now each time you get a hanger, it's like at $8, and it's like you get 8 hangers, and I bought like that like 10 times or something, like 80 hangers. And I just run out of them. I run out of the hangers and the Velcro within like 20 minutes of the Amazon dude coming here, and I'm like, oh shit, I have all this work I need to do, but I can't do any of it because I have no Velcro. So if I had known, but then, like, I would have had to have been crazy to be like, yeah, you know, like a month ago, yeah, give me 20 of those Velcros. Like, what the fuck? $200 worth of Velcro? You fucking kidding me? Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm serious. Same thing with the zip ties. But then again, if I'd have ordered all the stuff in the beginning, like I would have had too much stuff. You know, like I live in an apartment, and even if I had lots of space, I just have too much stuff to be able to handle. And so, and I do get stuff every day. So, you know, the way that I'm doing it, I think it works. It's just takes a long time, you know. So, but it's a bummer that Amazon switched over and only delivers like once a week. They used to do it like next day, and then they realized I was buying so much, they decided they want to save money, and they only do it once a week now. But oh yeah, I did get the mushroom thing today though. So yeah, I have 15. I have 15 Tupperwares above my cabinet, and I think 3 of them are for super roaches. I mean super worms, and 12 of them are for dubia roaches. So I have 12 huge Tupperware above my cabinet in my bathroom, all filled with roaches that are this big, but or that will be that big. And there's a lot of them that big. I threw them out with the kid. I haven't never seen my Tegu eat one, but I know he eats them. He wasn't eating them for a while, but I know he eats them because they disappear. I want to see him eat one because they're big. They're only supposed to eat something as big between their eyes. This thing's like twice as big as that, but I know make them grow up fast. Jesus, I accidentally stepped on 2. So gross, like big ass ones that popping when they fucking. Once with my shoes on and once fucking barefoot. So gross. All this white stuff pops out. But anyway, it's like goodies, you know, good nutrition. Fucking for a human too. You know, like if it's the Holocaust and stuff, and like nobody, you know, everybody's starving to death because like civilization died and everybody's kind of stuck in there. Maybe they keep the electricity on so so you can play video games, but everybody's stuck in their room. Like you could survive on roaches. Like humans could survive on roaches. You would just buy a bunch of like chicken feed or like collect just crap, grain or whatever from wherever, if you could get your hands on grain or whatever, and just throw it in these dark Tupperwares and just throw a bunch of roaches in there, and then when they get this big, you eat the roaches, and they'll just keep multiplying, and you'll never run out of stuff to eat. I don't know, maybe it'll be healthy for a human. But it would taste really bad. I know that from experience. I got really drunk once, and it was probably not even fucking meant for humans. I was in Korea. I went to a party, and I got way too drunk. We were watching the World Cup finals of '98. I think France won. France beat Germany or something, and or beat Brazil or something. But maybe it was Italy that won. I think it was France. Anyway, I went to the convenience store to get munchies, and they had roaches, canned roaches, about that big. And I was just eating the roaches, and it was a big can. And I got down like 2/3 way down the can because I was hungry, but then my mouth started burning, white hot fire, and then it was excruciatingly painful, like excruciatingly painful, because my mouth was just on fire, and not like hot sauce, sort of like hot sauce, but like the hottest hot sauce you've ever felt, just like bitter, just like I literally couldn't eat anymore. But these were full roaches, legs and everything, just squishy, and I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? I wouldn't do that now. And I don't even know if it was fit for humans. I couldn't get anybody else to eat them. It's crazy. Anyway, but I got up the next morning at like 6 to go to work or whatever, and I felt great. Wasn't hungry, had plenty of energy, wasn't hungover. So roaches might be super healthy for like humans too. Anyway, but if there's a Holocaust, don't come to my house because I don't think I'll have extra roaches for other people, you know, because I'll be working out and stuff. I'll be eating lots of roaches. Anyway, so I guess that's all. yeah, I hope I can drill in and figure that out. But and I don't want to like straight up be at a loss and have to pay some person to do it. You know, like because I don't have the money and I'd feel like an idiot. But yeah, so hopefully Moses has the answer. But once that gets up, it's gonna help. The TV was hooking up with to sound really great for a while, but then I attached the Apple TV and then it stopped working. So I'll have to figure that out. Um, anyway, I'm like not cold at all. It's awesome. I'm in shorts and t-shirt on my deck outside at 2 in the morning, and it's what is it? June 18th, and I ain't tired. 17th, I'm not tired. I'm not cold. It's awesome. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, on Tuesday, but I think I'll manage to stay busy. Last night I was working until like the morning, daytime yesterday, like organizing the deck out here, cleaning the deck, and then it got kind of messy again. But I'll fix that tomorrow. But then I never got around to doing my room. You know, I'm so behind that I haven't even picked up my room or my bathroom yet. So that's kind of my goal. So I won't feel like frustrated that I have to wait until Tuesday to do all this stuff until I actually get caught up, and I'm not even there yet. So I have to organize my room, clean this up. We're gonna clean up and clean my room, and then the bathroom, organize that, and then yeah, and then the other household stuff. You know, drill a hole for the various holes, and oh, I have to finish taking these cans out from under the cupboards that have been petrified and stuck there. But I've been getting them out, so I know I can get them out now. I just ordered my broom, so I had to order another one, the broom handle. But anyway, it's broken in two, so I have maybe a little other tools to do it with. But and oh yeah, I think I want to have a ganders at the dubia roaches and see if they need any more chicken feed. It seems like they may have eaten all the chicken feed, and then throw as many of the big ones in with the tegu as I can, and then maybe watch the tegu. One thing that I like to do during the day is take the tegu's hide away. I prefer to do it when he's already left. I don't like to wake up the tegu, but if the tegu's awake, I don't mind taking the hide away, just not if he's asleep. You know when the tegu's asleep when their eyes are closed, their heads are down and their eyes are closed. You know they're awake if he's looking at you. If his eyes are open and I walk by and look at him, he's gonna be looking at me. And if I do something like this, or if I show him my hands, if I do like this, he'll be like, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, but I want to see him eat. Oh yeah, so what I do is I take his hideaway, but I make sure there's no little bitty, dubia roaches on there, and I take it out, and then so the dubia roaches who are hiding between the hide and the end of the aquarium are now exposed, and so if he's hungry, I'll see him eat one, and I want to see him eat a big one. I haven't seen him do that yet. And I've also been feeding super worms to him, and I took some super worms out to try to turn them into beetles, because that's why I have the 3 super worms. Tupperware. Oh, but I also have a mealworm grow kit that I bought that I haven't even had time to look at. So yeah, so I have to look at the things that I built too. So I think I'll be able to stay busy until Tuesday, because I bought this 1,000-time magnifier that goes on your TV screen. Oh yeah, I got the big TV screen, and I haven't used that yet. I want to try that. The magnifying pin. It's only for $75, and then oh yeah, my watering kit I haven't looked at. So yeah, I can keep myself busy, but it's crazy. It's like 2 full months of doing this, but yeah, I don't think I'll have the money to get all these animals when I'm done. But a couple, the birds and the hamster. But and then once maybe wait a few months and see myself kind of pay it down a little bit, but that, yeah, definitely. Next one I want to get is going to be the dart frog, and then the axolotl, and yeah, maybe like as I can afford it. But the last one I'll get the ferret, just because it needs to be clean. If he eats like a coffee bean, he'll die and stuff, and I just want everything to be clean at my house. Plus they're $400, so. So anyways, that's enough talking 40 minutes, but I waited like more than a week. I don't know, maybe I don't want to do another video, at least until I hang my TV. That's why I didn't do this video until now, because I just wanted to hang the goddamn TV. So maybe like in another week, don't tell any that my mom has a TV. I mean, that my mom, that I got a big ass TV. So that's maybe another reason. I didn't want her to come over and see my apartment. I've been trying to keep her away. I don't want her to see the apartment until I'm done, so she doesn't freak out, you know. I also bought a air conditioner to put in my roommate's room to keep the house cool, because it gets a little bit too hot. You know, those poison dart frogs and morning geckos, I read, I think they can't handle more than 85 degrees, and my kitchen gets up to 87. So, yeah, I think the kitchen gets a little bit hotter from all the heating pads. I have 6 heating pads heating my dubia roses. I'll do a tour of all this later. Anyways, I've talked long enough. Talk to you tomorrow.